Hello and welcome back to our airport. In our last episode, we took a look and added on this beautiful little, well, the game's freezing up on me here, but we added on this beautiful little cafe along with a kitchen, a bathroom, and then we also took care of this other bathroom here, leaving space for a potential area to add on more baggage in this area. We also added on 2 new gates, and yeah, we got everything really working nicely here. The problem that exists right now is that this cafe is just slammed. There's just not enough space to do all the things that we need to do. So we're going to have to expand it. And I'm going to get it as big as what I can here. So we're going to really go to town on this. And I don't really mind doing this because we can't build in this direction. For some reason, you can build out to the top and out to the right, but you can't build down, you can't build left, which the left one I get because there's a road there and train lines. Can't go anywhere like that. But I do wish we could build down a little bit so it could kind of keep things centered, because what I like to have happen is for like the terminal to be at the center and then have runways above, to the side, and below. But that's just not really going to happen here with the current setup. So I'm just going to have to deal with that. And we also moved the bathroom here last time and accidentally cleared out a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to rearrange some of these queues, make sure everything's set up properly. And then once this plane leaves, we should be able to do that. Again, we had canceled flights, all kinds of fun stuff there. So we'll figure out what exactly is going on here in just a bit. But for right now, we just need to make sure that we have all of our stuff ready to go. And this is going to be a really big, massive expansion for our cafe. Once that's built, we really should be able to do a lot of cool stuff and be ready to go with that. I'm going to just pause this and get rid of this queue for right now because it is bothering me and there's only one person using it. There we go. Okay. Now we can go in and expand that queue. So this one starts off one and then kind of goes over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just going to snake through all of that. It probably would be better to have it set up so that the entrance of the queue is right in the middle so people don't have to walk as far. Like, they have to walk quite a ways. They have to walk quite a ways to get from here to there, but I'm not super concerned about that right now. I mean, they're just pretty small planes are using this gate right now, so I'm not entirely concerned about that. So we have that one reworked. We will have to add on seats and all the other stuff here, and then this plane is hopefully getting ready to roll here. It is leaving now. So let's go and rearrange that queue as well so that we can get everything to be even. I really like when the stuff is all the same. It's really even and highly efficient, and hopefully that's what we're doing here. So let's go in and add all of that on there. Not doing a good job placing the lines down properly today. Okay, and then we're just going to assign that 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Hopefully that will allow us to set up everything. You guys miss your flights, that's your fault. There's no reason to be missing your flight in this airport, except for the lack of signs right now, but leave me alone on that. We're also going to clear out these items. We'll get those back in there in just a little while, but for right now, we need to clear out this whole area, and this is going to be a giant seating area for everybody to be able to go in and use the cafe. So hopefully that will solve some of our problems and get everything set up a little bit better for what we had there. So I'm going to go in and build some floors. I think we used, is this what we used? Nope. We used a stone, didn't we? Was it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Yep, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to place those in there, get all of that set up, and then we're going to rezone that for the cafe. So our cafe is going to massively expand, and we'll wait till our guys get all of that done. We're also going to put in the door down here so that we can expand this kind of area here and make sure that everybody is able to properly get their food out and easily and all of that. And hopefully we can get all of this set up without too many problems, but I do need my workers to get in here quickly so that we can get that taken care of. And looks like they're already there doing their job. All right. So we're going to get some more cash registers in here. So we have a bunch of cash registers now to go in there, and hopefully those will allow this whole area to function better so that we can get more people set up in here quicker and easier. I am going to go through and add on a queue here as well once my game wants to let me. And we're just going to assign that there, assign that one there, and assign that one there. Okay. Now we have a few more queues set up. We're going to have to hire, it looks like, some more workers. Oh, and I have to assign them to a kitchen, that's right. All right, so that one will assign. It's just a matter of going through and clicking on all these to get them set up and ready to go. And I think I have all of them, but now we can go back and check, and yes, I do. So that's a setup there, and hopefully now we will have enough workers go in and actually start waiting on all these people. Hopefully, maybe, sort of, kind of, maybe. Do we need more staff? I will make sure our kitchen is set and ready to go, but it does not look like people are getting served at this particular spot. Okay, we're finally getting a few people served there, and let's go through and add on the other pieces of what we need to get this all set up. So that looks good, and then I can go through and add on all of the other pieces that I need to do here. Now, I wish this game had a little thing like Prison Architect where you could, in Prison Architect, you can copy like a certain section of stuff and then just have it repeat. So like if you have a cell in Prison Architect where you're housing your prisoners, you can just have that cell be built once and then repeat it, and it's good to go. I would like that option in this game because this is unnecessarily tedious to go through and place all of this stuff. It'd be much easier if I could just click once and for each table setup. But we'll deal with it and we'll see what's happening. But I do wish there was a few more options to go along with this so that we could get things set up a little bit easier, and that one's not in the right spot. So hopefully we'll be going through here and everything will be set up and ready to go. So it looks like people are finally being served out of that other one, which is good. Our lines hopefully will be a little bit smaller. They're getting their pizzas. We're going through. I do need to make sure I have some garbage bins set up and some flight information displayed. So yeah, we're going to make sure that everybody's taken care of here, making sure that our airport is not getting destroyed. But it looks like people are feeding through these a little faster than what they were before. Now, granted, it's the middle of the night, so there's not a lot of people there, but hopefully we are serving our customers better and doing a better job overall of getting everybody taken care of and in there. And I'm probably going to reassign this line a little bit. So we're going to shrink this line down just a touch here. I do want to kind of start it out here and bring it up. I think that's going to work out better for us. And then that's going to be assigned all the way down the line here. So we have all of that taken care of, and hopefully we'll be ready to rock and roll with that. All right, so our stuff's getting built. I don't think we're going to have people missing planes the same way anymore, and this is getting designed and built, and everybody looks like they're hopefully having fun and getting everything set up. I do want to also go in and add on some of the retail things that we used to have here. So we'll add on a coffee place here. I believe we had a snack place before, so we'll add on one right here. And what else can we add on? Let's add on a bar there, and then a health food place over here. So I want to give my patrons some more food options as opposed to just the cafe, because it looks like as soon as they kind of get there, they just go right for the cafe. Look at all these people. Do you guys eat breakfast at all? But we're doing a much better job of serving them. See how that line's not really packing up anymore? It's people are coming in and out and getting their stuff and hopefully being able to get on their flights quickly. That's what we're looking for, but we may have to expand this area even more here in the near future, depending on what is going on with this setup. But the game is starting to slow down a bit. There are a few more glitches than what I saw previously, so that's something that we're going to have to keep a look on as we're going through all this. So we have that going on. I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking there. Yeah. So that's looking good. People aren't taking full advantage of the food places that I have set up yet, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to get angry at them. I do want to start talking about adding in some of these seating options. At least getting the sides taken care of. We can at least start getting some of these beginning spots opened up. I think we'll be in good shape here. So we can start giving some people a place to sit down and enjoy their food. That would be nice. So we're going to add on a few more. That one there, and then a two-seater. And that looks good so far. We'll have to fill out this area a little bit more here in the future, but I just want to make sure we have info. If I could spell info, that would be great. So info should be displayed in front of every single gate so that nobody has any bad things to say, and then a couple of bins. So that we have all of that taken care of. Okay, so those are looking better. Our food areas, I'm not seeing as many people say ARG. Hopefully, that's not going to be an issue. and we're hopefully doing a good job here. So that's looking nice. We have the basic pieces going through here, and yeah. Our next step, I guess, is to start working on expanding this airport. As far as we want to have 3 more gates. And yeah, we're going to start really marching forward here. I haven't seen any issues with the lines and security, so I'm going to assume that those are okay so far, or they're still going to be okay. But it's something we do need to keep a look on here as the airport continues to grow and change. And let's see, what else do we have here? The airport's looking good. We could add on another, this one's not being scheduled at all. This one did have 2 planes go to it that were kind of bumped from other places. We also have canceled flights again. So we're starting to get more holes. We just have the one. We just have the Spark Jet. Okay. So we do have to take a look at that and just see what's going on. Do we have anything here? Those are all departed, and those are departed. Fine. Okay. So pretty happy with this. We are going to have to expand this baggage area relatively soon because if you take a look, all 4 of them are being used, and we have, well, we're going to have 9 gates here in a little while. We have 6 right now, and only really 4 of them being used, but that's not good. We can't have all of them being used at once, so we're going to have to get another setup here. You can see that I already have a setup for having more out here. So I guess the next step is to build on the area for that so that we can do that. And then we'll probably have another exit secure area over here so that people leaving can kind of get out easily and be ready to go. So let's go through and build on our foundation. And this is going to kill the frame rate of this gate, but that's okay. We'll go through and build it as big as we can, which that's as big as we can build right now. So we'll go through and put that in there. Then we'll put on the security doors and make sure that everything is set up safely for our airport so that people can get in and out and be safe. But again, we need to build more baggage. Ticketing area looks okay. It's a little cramped. I'd actually really like to expand that to be larger, but right now there's a taxiway in the way, and I don't think I'm going to rearrange that anytime soon. So that's kind of a non-starter for what we're doing right now. But while the game's kind of running slow, while that construction's happening, we can take a look and see if we can fill gate number 6 with anything at all. So we're wide open with that one. I'm not going to get these big guys yet. SparkJet, you really don't like me. I'm sorry. WestJet, you're okay with me, but you have a 707. Okay, we could take a 707. We could definitely do that. So a 707, we're going to start it right at the beginning of the day, or the beginning of that time slot, and that will be good. Who else is in favor of me? Union Air, you don't like me, but you're offering me 2 planes. I'll take the Airbus. That's okay. Do you have anything worth taking? You have a 787 at night. Ugh, I want to take it, but I don't. We're going to take it. We're going to take 2 of them. I think that was a mistake. I think that was a big mistake, but that's okay. We're going to take this one. This is a 787. We're going to give it a full 3 hours to do its thing. And then we'll give it another hour buffer. And this one, we're going to give a full 3 hours to do its thing. I actually might move this down a little bit. Actually, let's give it a little more than 3 hours. Let's give it 3 hours. Let's give it 4 hours. Why not? So that one we're going to separate by there. And then this one we're going to give 4 hours on the ground as well. So those 2 planes have lots of time on the ground. And we can take only morning flights for that gate. So Union Air, nope, we're not taking that little plane. Do we have any other morning flights? Galactic Point, you have morning flights, but all of them are way too big for this airport. And you have morning flights. You have 767. Oh. See, the problem is that a Boeing 707 can take 108 people, but we go 767. It's basically like 1.5 707s, and I really want to take it because if we max that out, it's instead of 75 times 180, it's 75 times 250, which is a lot more. You can already see we're already up to $600,000, but I don't want to crush this area. But if I give it 4 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to. So we're going to take that 1 in the morning, and we cannot disappoint this airline. We have to do a good job with this airline because they are one of the bigger players in this airport game, and they just have to work. So this is working, I think. Hopefully nobody's missing their flights. I think people are, but I can't really help that right now. And yeah, we're motoring along here. I'm not going to fill this area in yet. I think I'm just going to bring a line down and across. And the reason for that is that I don't know if I need to expand either of these areas more. So if I do, I don't want to take that up quite yet. But what I will do is I will build the wall right here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Look at that. It's like I planned it. And then I can go in and clear out what I need to have done here, which is this, and this. And I actually don't need a wall there. I'm going to cancel that project. I just need it to be this area so that I can put in the security gates and be ready to go. So the security exit on this one, we have it being space at 2, so I'll follow the same thing. 1, 2. And we'll make sure all of that is set up the same, and I'll also have to clear out this area here. And then I'll have to see what carpet I use there to match everything up because, again, I just need it to match. It drives me crazy when it doesn't work that way. So I definitely need it to be set up and be the same. But oh yes, we are getting there. This is going to look nice when it's all ready to go. We should be able to help people clear out of the airport a little earlier. We have bathroom stuff set up, and I think it's going to be better. I think overall this is going to be a better solution for us. But we do need to see how this reacts to the new mass amount of people that are going to be coming in here. And I do need to plan out this baggage claim area a little bit because I have 3 slots. One of them I'm going to use up for continuing the next spot. So I have 2, which I could put 1, 2, move that over, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. I don't know if I can get 8 of them in there. That would be nice because that would mean that I'd have more baggage claim areas than I have people or gates, which I think is a good thing. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. But we need to go in, add a door on here. And we'll do that. And then we'll zone all of this stuff for baggage. So definitely massively expanding that. And you notice people are going through there now. And they go out through their secure exit. Everything is nice and good there. And let's see, what else do we need to do? Oh, we need the baggage carousels, obviously. So I'm going to start up here. 1 and 2. And then I can go in and add the lines for those. So 1 and 2. So at that point I'll have 6, which I have 6 gates. I do need to add on a few more. 1 and 2. Nope, I want this. All right, and I think we can just continue this kind of operation here. I'm going to put that on there. I'll continue this one going all the way down. This one's going to come straight across. This one will go down. This one will go down. And then we'll put in another few there once we have a chance. And big old giant baggage claim is ready to roll here shortly. We will put in a few more baggage carousels. So I can see that one there. Let's see, I don't know how I want to do this yet. So if I put in another 4. I'll have 1, 2. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just adding stuff. I don't think this is going to work out super nicely, but that's okay. If I can get it partially to work, I'll be happy. So if I go up, it should be able to line up right there. So that's on line with that one. It's 1, or from the arrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, did that work? Yes, it did. All right, so we got that in there. And then I'll add another baggage carousel right above that. And look, those are being used. These other ones, not so much, but that's okay. And this one, hopefully I can just bring straight back. And I think that will work. So I'm hoping that this all works, that everything is looking nice and good, and that our baggage claim area problem or future problem will be solved. But I'm not sure if that's going to solve the problem or not. Put in the last bit of our new baggage area. And I still have room for expansion if necessary, which I don't think I'm going to need anytime soon. But when I go back into utilities and click on these guys, they are all hooked up to the system, which is great. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully people aren't missing flights. Here's our brand new one that we took on yesterday. It's our morning flight. It's on the ground for 4 hours. So it should have plenty of time to get everybody on board and through whatever it needs to do. But I think we're in good shape. Our passenger satisfaction has gone down. Our airline interest has definitely plummeted. Ooh, that's not good. But I don't know what to do for them. Everything is going how it should. And yeah, I wish there was more information about how this was affected, how that worked. Maybe if I change the pricing so that I'm not charging them much of anything. It went up to 55. Okay, but I mean, I'm used to sitting around the 60s, and I'd really like to be sitting higher in the 70s to get some other interest in there. But for right now, that's all we can do, and we'll continue the expansion of this along with the terminal, and maybe potentially playing with some big boy planes down here a little later. But for right now, I believe that we are handling everything in our ticketing area. I believe we're handling everything in here, and we are going to have to expand a lot of these things down the road. But for right now, I think that's good, and I'll see you in our next episode.